But how do you find out who is legitimate from who's not? I'm going to actually be showing you how you can search for an authentic, licensed immigration consultant. So keep watching if that's what you're interested in. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well, and I'm just here to chat with you guys a little bit. I came out here on the balcony to make this video, but the heat is killing me. Ooh, what's the temperature? Feels like 33 degrees today. Apparently summertime is not a great time to wear makeup because it just goes all over the place. I hope I'm still looking okay for this video, but anyhow, if this is your first time of being here, you're welcome. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button and also the bell button so that you always get notified whenever I post a brand new video. In today's video, I wanted to talk about something that I find really interesting that some of you are going through, and that is your involvement with fake Canadian immigration consultants. So like, I can't even count how many people have reached out to me via email or on my Instagram saying, please help me, I want to immigrate to Canada, it's my dream to immigrate, but I've unfortunately fallen in the hands of, fake Canadian immigration agents. And I'm like, how does this even happen? Like, how do you not do your due diligence before you actually, commit yourself to someone to do something that would involve your whole life? Like, are you so desperate that you're not able to think about things? But then again, I'm like, I don't really blame you, because some of these agents actually come off as really legit. So now let's get right to it. How are you able to recognize a fake Canadian immigration consultant? Number one is the website. A Canadian immigration consultant that is a fraud has a website that makes promises, okay? We can move you to Canada in 2 weeks or something like that. It just over promises, it exaggerates. It would say maybe it would give you discounts if you sign up. It just basically promises you heaven and earth. And also, you may not find a contact person on the website or even an address. What's interesting though is that some of these Canadian immigration consultants have mastered being fraudsters, so much so that they even can clone an authentic website and make it theirs. Number two is those emails. Maybe you've got emails like, come to Canada, you've become eligible for something, all you need to do is pay some fees to get started. That is not a legitimate Canadian immigration consultant or website. Canadian immigration will never do that. They will not ask you to start doing all of that stuff through an email. You would have to make an application before Canadian immigration will contact you. So if you're getting those emails, please do not pay any fees or move forward with such websites. And I'm sorry that some of you have fallen prey to these con artists. I'm hoping that this video helps you to do things the right way going forward. Number three is when an agent is guaranteeing you for work in Canada at some ridiculous price. Like, you have to pay a fee to get, a job guaranteed for you here. No Canadian employer would employ you without interviewing you first. So if you're looking for a job, please go on the websites of trusted Canadian recruiters. There is monster.ca, there is ZipRecruiter, there is JobBank, there is Indeed.ca. Make sure you go to those places to look for a job. You can also apply for any of the provincial programs. I made a video a couple weeks ago talking about the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. That video has become really popular because obviously I shared some very useful and vital information on there. So please go on and watch that video. I also made another video about how you can get your first job in Canada. I talked about some useful tips that can definitely help you set yourself in the right direction. So please check out that video and I hope you find it helpful. Number four is when you're talking with an agent and they're asking for personal or private information through maybe WhatsApp. Right? A bona fide Canadian immigration consultant should not be asking for your personal information through chat. Now, number 5 is the phone calls. Remember this: Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, will not be calling you to make an application to them. They will not be calling you to invite you to make an application to them. If you have submitted an application, maybe through one of the immigration programs, or you made an application for a work permit or a study permit, if you have an online account, they'll be reaching out to you through your online account. IRCC will rarely call you. However, if you already have an account with them and you have an application in process, they could call you for more information, but they will rarely call you. So bear that in mind. So if you're getting all those fake calls or people telling you that, oh, you should come to Canada and they can do this and that for you, promising you heaven and earth, that is not Canadian immigration. Now listen, the relationship between you and your consultant should be a professional one, okay? Even when your consultant is from the same country as you call them your brother or your sister, not because you don't want to pay fees. You call them your brother or your sister because you respect them, but please pay your fees, be respectful to one another, respect their time. Do not call them in the middle of the night because of the time difference. There should be a structure. So if you have someone who is calling you at 12 midnight when they know that you're supposed to be sleeping, maybe they just forget for some reason, that's not professional. That should be a red flag for you. Okay, that's not a professional behavior at all. When you find a Canadian immigration consultant that you want to onboard, remember that you have to sign a retainer. Do not just go, with a verbal agreement, so that if something happens, you know who is going to be liable for what. So it's very important. I always advise that, get a retainer. What is a retainer? A legally binding document where you sign based on your agreement. That's all. So make sure you're having that kind of agreement with your immigration consultant or your immigration lawyer, whichever one you decide to go for. Now, a bonus tip is for you to ask for your immigration consultant or your immigration lawyer's information to check whether they're authentic. I'm going to be leaving 2 links in the description of this video where you can actually go on and populate the information of your immigration consultant and check if they are legitimate. So you cannot be an immigration consultant in Canada without being licensed. There is a regulatory body that is responsible for licensing Canadian immigration consultants, and you can go on their website to check for who is licensed. Going forward, if you have to onboard a Canadian immigration consultant, make sure you go through these links. Do not say I didn't tell you. That's why I'm here for you, to stop you from making mistakes. Anyways, that'll be all for this video. I hope you find this video helpful. I've lost daylight. It's getting dark out here, so I have to run back in. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment in the comment section, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Until then, bye bye.